Here's the really scary part. With good behavior and time served, this character may walk out of prison in just 2 years. 2 years, 24 months, straight out to my very special guest, Kristen Pratt. You are the woman who suffered this abuse, this abusive stalking. First of all, I want to say bravo to you for speaking out about an issue that affects so many women. It's a huge problem in this country. This guy, even the defense admits, according to what we saw at the trial, is very mentally unstable. What are your fears about what could happen when he gets out in 2 years?
It's going to go right back to where it used to go. Like, I'm going to have to deal with this all over again. I'm going to have to worry about making sure that I'm safe, always looking over my shoulder, always looking around a corner. If I ever am coming out of a building, I have to look both ways. I spent most of the past 5 years in fear. If I ever saw him, I would have to turn right back around. I'd go right home, and I would spend most of my day in the house. I wouldn't even leave.
Did he follow you around?
He went to places he thought I would be. So UCF, where I went to college, University of Central Florida. He would go to cafes or restaurants around. He hitchhiked and would just stay in Orlando, just homeless, hang out to try and find me.
So he's a homeless guy. He's not a fellow student. He was a homeless man. How'd you meet him?
It's a difficult story to
That's
explain.
all right. Give us a
in
short
Florida, there's a program called dual enrollment,
Yeah.
where when you're in high school, you take college classes as
Yeah.
well. And he was in one of those classes with me, but I never knew it until he messaged me when I went to college through Facebook.
So what? So he messages you, and then what?
It was like a friendly message, like another high school student trying to contact another former high school student, just wondering how their life is going. And so I answered them, thinking, all right, yeah, this is my life, this is how it's going, how is yours? And then they started getting really weird and excessive. And so I asked him to stop, and they didn't. They just got worse and worse. And then
was there a sexual component to it?
Definitely. He said some really weird things about wanting to start a life with me, going on his land, he called it. And I would just be with him on this land, and nobody else would be around. And he would say things like, I don't know if I can get vulgar here, but he wanted to just have me stand there naked, and that would be the best thing that he could think of. It would keep him from thinking about death for at least 6 hours.